Hey peeps, it's Andercon of Badass Games, playing Feed the Beast Ultimate. This is the 10th episode so far. I guess I've been doing this a good bit lately. Well, I took a little break there. Short break, fortunately. So, first off, we gotta go try to fix some of last time's mistakes. I had a different kind of fluid pump that apparently wasn't going to work out too well. I had the industrial craft fluid pump and a miner hooked up to my oil well, and turns out that thing only ever picks up any fluids that are straight below it. What we really needed to do was follow the advice of the mod and actually use the industrial foregoing fluid pump. Of course, the industrial foregoing fluid pump, it requires a different kind of energy, and it also accepts some range upgrades. And I got a hold of the best one it's allowed to use. So we're just going to go up here, slap this sucker down, and see if we can get some more of this oil. Hopefully it'll all work right. So, according to the wiki, this thing will replace the oil it finds with cobble. So it's going to be going right here, but I'm going to make sure all this stuff is in the right place first. I need to put this here. I'll go ahead and put the generator. I don't know if it'll take it if it's right next to it or not. So I'm going to stick it here for now. Put knockout out of the way. And we'll try dropping one of these here. Alright. Hopefully that'll all work. So this is going to take charcoal or coal, and then that, being the pump, it'll fill up and I'll have to pump the stuff out. I'm going to have to see if this automatically pumps into the pipe or if I need to extract it. So we shall see shortly. Also, I didn't bring the right thing. So this ain't gonna do nothing until I go back and get a wrench. That's a pain in the butt. Let me see if I can see if it'll allow me to place it the right direction or not. Nope, it just does not care. Alright. Okay, I guess I'll have to go back home and get a wrench after I open this up. Right there. Let's see. Might be able to go ahead and tell it to get started. Okay, producing 80 RF a tick. Alright. This is getting energy. Okay, that's good. Let's see, what's my options on this? Okay, so that's a pause button. I don't seem to have a whole lot of options, really. Alright. It's doing okay. And let's go ahead and take a look. Might have to significantly lower this thing, because it's currently not doing anything. I might have to put it clear down there. And considering that's likely not even a source block right now, I'm not entirely sure if this is going to work at the moment. So I'm probably going to have to move this entire operation. It says show working area here, huh? Yeah. It's trying to do something directly below it, considering there's nothing there. Yeah, I think we got the other issues of, yeah, this is going to be more of a pain in the butt than expected. Let's pull this out, and I don't know if I need a tool for this. No tool, pickaxe. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to have to pull all this up. The whole thing. Move it downstairs. So, minor setback. Whoa, hey, get back here. What about you? What do you take? Pickaxe? That's good. Let's see if I can make it so it doesn't fly somewhere I can't get it. Alright. Okay. Now, what I think I'll do here is I'm going to run back home and sleep in the bed and get that wrench I need. I think I'm actually going to put the whole thing a little lower and offset by 1 block, and we'll see how that works. I don't know if it will work entirely, considering I already had the other kind of pump take out the center of that entire column. So we might have to fight with it a little bit to get it to work right on this one. But the next one we set up on should work without much trouble. Let's see, let me get the wrench. There it is, Buildcraft wrench. Hey Rob, how you doing? So white's in, clears out. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I've been busy lately. I've been working on my game that I've been making. It's getting some progress there. I had to do some major work to it, and the results turned out really nice. The original version I had been working on, it was all at super low resolution. It was actually at 320 by 200, and that's what the graphic style is meant to be. However, I've now bumped that up to where I can change the actual display resolution. It's currently sitting at somewhere around, it can be currently displayed somewhere around 1200 by 800, and it'll take the graphics and it will kind of scale them up, and it'll do it properly. That way, if you take any kind of if you take, what is it called? I forgot my train of thought. It kind of just jumped off the cliff. Let me concentrate on this real quick, because a difficult, tense moment here. I need to drop a. Ain't gonna work. Put this right about here. Yeah. Yay high. This should work. Scoot this over, nudge. I need to put the thing right here. It should work here. Fluid pump. Alright, so anyway, as I was saying, it's kind of like you're displaying a small image at a large resolution now. So if you turn it, it looks correct, even if it's at a 45-degree angle or some other odd angle. Oh, you know, I probably could have left it up there if I added on the range add-on. Oh well. Alright, so I'm going to have to build an area here for all my bits and pieces. But also I've been adding on some graphics. I've done a whole bunch of sprite work. I'm about to put in the menus and stuff like that. Alright, so this thing's a complete and utter mess right now. So I'm thinking that I'm going to stick the Petrified fuel generator approximately here. I'll run some leadstone fluxes off of it. Like so. Alright, let me go ahead and stick in this range upgrade. This sucker was not cheap. I got the plus 11 range add-on. It takes 6 platinum ingots, 2 plastics, and white stained glass, or well, any kind of stained glass. Well, actually, it's just a pane. It doesn't matter if it's stained or not. Now, where do I put this out here? Okay, that should work. Let's check the working area. What the heck? Strange. Okay, this might happen to get every bit of oil in the entire region. Huh. I thought it was 11 blocks, not 11 kilometers. Okay, sure. I'll gladly take that. Let's see. I need to put this in somewhere. Let me get all the pipes for this first. Okay, wooden pipe here. And then under tank. I can just put this wherever. To be honest, I might be able to just stick this right here. Yeah. Alright. Now, supposedly one of these directions is input and one of these is out. Rob here is probably going to have to remind me which one's which, because I honestly do not remember it all. And I think this is all I need to do right off the bat. Let's try this and see what happens. Okay. Alright, this is working. I need to pump it. Matter of fact, this one engine may not be fast enough. Stick a lever on that. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna have to get some more of these to pump this whole thing faster, because this thing's really doing some output here. So I'm gonna be back with see, 1, 2, 3 more of these Redstone Engines. I think will do the trick. Yeah, in my head I misplaced where the ladder was. Fortunately, I still have my nanosuit boots on, but they don't entirely take up all of the fall damage. They certainly help, though. Alrighty, so Rob says blue is input, orange is output. So if the blue is on top, facing upwards on that particular thing, it should work. See, I came over here for Redstone Engines, that's right. Which I have plenty of. 2, 3, should do the trick. Alright, probably gonna need some of these. That'll work. And let's see, this is working. Matter of fact, I don't know how much of this, I'm gonna have to make this end of it quicker too, so let's work on that. Put that there, put that there. Alright, that gets some of it. Let me get this bottom one working. Okay, so I just need a piece of redstone underneath that. Well, no, not really. That ain't gonna work right either. Let's see. So do that. Oh. Simple solution. Just do that. No use overcomplicating things. Alright, so that'll work there. Let me go grab some more of these. Alright, so I need probably 2 more, because there's 3 on this side, and there's going to be 3 on the other side total. And that should even out. Now, I don't know if it's going to be fast enough for it all, but we'll figure it out. Is there anything else I needed to bring with me? I don't think so. This, levers, I think that's it. But anyway, yeah, on that disaster game I'm working on, I spent a whole lot of time, like a couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks, on some level graphics just for the first level, trying to figure out exactly what I wanted and to get it all good. Did the graphics for 2 enemies, one of which is a boss. I need to make some more enemies to put in it. I'm trying to prepare like 1 level as like a demo level for everybody to try out, and it's coming along really good, and it'll force it to have all the stuff I want in there pretty well. Let's see, what are you doing now? Alright, it's doing just fine. Let me go ahead and get all this on here. Let's see, I want one here. I probably want one here. Okay, so I just need to put that there. Hopefully that'll work. Okay. Is it doing it about even? Actually, it's pumping it a little bit faster than the fluid pump is currently pumping. But that's probably mostly just due to space. So it should be alright. I'm not sure what's going on with this end of it. So, we're going to go ahead and try this for a while. Let's see. Has it replaced a bunch of it with cobble yet? Difficult to determine at this time. Oh, also I'm gonna go double check on the this thingy here. Alright, so blue's up. It's taking it in, I'm sure. So that should be correct. I hope. Oh. Let me let this up before I later come by and get shot off or something. And I was thinking about putting in these hoppers right about there and throwing in some extra charcoal. That should work. Alright, so there's my new oil setup. It should actually work this time. And it's getting dark. I'm not sure exactly where it's pumping the stuff from first. Maybe it's starting from underground. I don't know. But it does appear to be working, and working very well. Much better than the other one did. So, hey, that works. But yeah, the Astro Disaster game. So, I got a set of level graphics done. Some enemy graphics done. A higher resolution done. And it works really, really well. Smooth and everything. So next up I'm working on the menu system. I got the graphics done for it, and I made a font. I had to make a new font for it, and I did that. So next up I just got to put the menu system together, program all that in. I hadn't done that yet, so it's in the works. It's on the way. I'm probably gonna need this, and I might need this. Likely to need these. Let's see. Gold kinesis pipes I likely need. Sterling engine for now. Sure. Maybe. What else do I need? Just grab a bunch of pipes. Alright, so now that we got oil coming in pretty nicely downstairs, I'm going to have to make some oil refineries. Yep. OIL, huh? Well, if I can figure out the right name for it. REF. That's weird. I don't see it, like, coming up easily. It ought to just be called refinery, isn't it? Refined fuel here. Bottler. Squeezer. Let me just, it's not being too, it's not working with me here. I need the recipe for this thing. FTB. Dense fuel, mixed lights fuel, gaseous fuel, a whole bunch of fuel. I'm not seeing it right off the top of my head nor on my eyeballs here. Reflex column, nope. Huh. I'm gonna have to go look it up online. This thing's being a slight pain. So it's not there, it's not under oil. Well, actually, if I click on... It could be different, what the hell? Alright, bottler, squeezer. Here we go. No, that's it. Distillable fluids? Oh, so they changed the name on me. And anyway, that's what I'm after. Distiller. Okay. Diamond gears, some tanks, some redstone torches. Pretty cheap, really. I'm gonna have to make. I'm gonna make a couple of these just to get started. It's gonna take some. I think it takes glass panes, some diamonds. I don't even know how many. I think that was 8. I got tons. Some redstone. Some sticks. There we go. Might take some more stuff I ain't got on me, but we'll figure it out. EIST. Okay. So for tank, I just need, oh, not panes, regular. Needs glass. Need 6 of these. That'll work. Diamond gears, which is going to take gold gears, which takes stone, which takes wood. Gold. So I need 8 of those. So that's 1, 2. Let's see, there's my wooden gears. Then for the stoner gears, smoke weed every day. There's my stone gears. Gold gears. So, other things I've been doing is I've been playing a whole bunch of The Long Dark in my own time. I've been playing it on the hardest difficulty and managed to reach so far day, I think I'm around day 120. Playing in Hush River Valley at the moment. Been there for a couple weeks at least. Very difficult section of that game. Alright, so let's go downstairs, see what we can do. I kind of cleaned out a little bit of an area for this. I just want to put this stuff over here. My plan here is I'm probably going to prop this up a nudge. Put one there, and make room for a second one there, I think. Put that there, put that there. Alright. Now, I don't know if I have to put fluids in from any certain direction on these, so I'm going to find out. Probably the hard way and screw it all up. I need to go get some of the pipe fluidizationing thingy bobbers, these pipe sealants. Durr. The words just eluded me massively there. Could not find them anywhere. Okay, so this is going to take some iron fluid pipes. Now, that probably is going to be the bottom. I'm going to have to dig out a bunch. Let's see here. Probably dig out a little more. Alright, so I gotta get across this way a little bit. Get into the bottom of this. Clean this up slightly. Alright, so I got 2 outputs here, and I'm gonna put one on each one. So I need 2 of these sealed wooden. Hopefully. I don't know if I really need the sealed wooden, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so I need that there. Another one there. Alright. Gotta make room for it all. Okay, so I shouldn't likely put these right next to each other. I should probably stagger them slightly if I can. Alright, so I can put this one down on the bottom here. Like so. Whip out the wrench, make sure it's all pointed in the right direction, none of which it is. It usually isn't for some reason, but oh well. Yeah, that one actually was. Slightly stuck here. I think the rest of this is good. Let's see if it actually flows. Okay. Alright, kind of looks like you got a little issue. It's not actually flowing into it. So I'm probably going to have to move these to where it's at a side. Okay. I'll just move where I have these then. So if I put one here, does that work? Okay, that worked. Could also be I just didn't have that on right, but this works fine. So this one I'm gonna scoot. Put it here. Okay. And for this one. I don't want these two to connect. So I'm going to run this one over this way a little bit. And see if it fills the whole thing up. Alright, looks like it's working. So far. I never really made a good way out of here. I'll have to do that after I clean this mess up. Alright, that's working so far. Next up, we got to give this some kind of power, which I'm not currently at all ready for. So I got a Stirling engine here, but I hear these things might blow up on you if you don't give them water nowadays. So they didn't used to be that way, but I think they are now. So we're going to have to whip out an Aqueous Accumulator or something. Which I might have something like that sitting around in a chest somewhere. Let's see. Oh, there's one. And I don't know if I need anything else. Might be okay. Also got a steam dynamo I could play with too. I don't know. So I got plenty of fluid pipes, so that part shouldn't be a problem. I'm just going to, for now, just whip out a Stirling engine here. Hook it straight up to it. Alright, so do you require anything at all nowadays? Might not require anything. It's got some heat though. Hey Cookie. Welcome back. Yeah, it's also a good chance I got this whole thing wrong too, but we'll figure it out. Let me throw in a little... No, it's got to be some kind of coal then. Not really a big problem there. I got some charcoal here. Let's try this. And see how it goes. Alright, I probably am going to need to give this a lever. Yeah, okay. So it is indeed producing some heat. But it's working. Hey, yeah. Alright, so let me turn that sucker off and go ahead and get out the Aqueous Accumulator. And I'm just going to drop it there for now. Let's see here. Wooden kinesis. Nope, I need wooden wet pipe here. Right there. Try this out. Okay, it's kind of working. Sorta, I think. Alright. May not actually need pipe to this kind. It doesn't look like it, really. Okay, what about the other one? Now, the steam dynamo, I'm quite certain does need a bit of water. It's also not facing the right direction. So let me see if I can fix that. Okay. Alright, so fluid in the way. Alright, and do a bit of that. Oh, that was actually the right direction. Okay. You're awfully slow there, Aqueous Accumulator. Wonder if I can speed that up. I don't know. I also don't know how much this is going to use. Let me see if I can speed that up somehow. I don't know if I can. Let me just get a couple of these and let's see what happens. I'll have to clean this mess up, obviously. It's a complete mess. Alright, so put that there, put that there. One of these here. Okay, that'll likely do it a lot quicker. Yeah, okay, that's working now. Yeah, actually, I can probably stick another one on there for additional safety. And that may work out really nice. One of these. Gonna have to make another lever, I think. Put that there. Alright, sticks. Just make up some levers. I've been using them a lot lately, which is kind of weird. I don't usually use hardly any levers. There we go. Now you are likely going to require some of this. And one of those. Okay. It's doing something. It's heating up. It's making RF. And which is not going in. And it's not doing squat. So this uses megajoule, and that's RF, which is completely different. Okay, good to know. So I can cancel this whole entire mess. I do not need any of this. And it's giving me a ton of water shards. I figured out what the water shards were. These are basically like partial buckets of water. Completely useless for me. So I'm just going to let them despawn at some point. Problem is they fill your inventory, which is a complete pain in the butt. Let's see. They're everywhere. Ah, I just picked up a bunch more. Let's see here. Ah, they're everywhere. Why? No, I'm picking them up. Fighting with them. Alright, let me get these 3 out of the way and let these despawn on me. And I threw out 1 wooden pipe by accident. 2 actually. But tax. I just I'll pay the tax on that, yeah. Alright, so this sucker here should work fine. There is a problem with this potentially where it could explode, but we'll worry about that another time. Oh, might help if I actually threw charcoal in it. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make an engine that will take this refined fuel and I can use it to power all this. So let me go upstairs and see what I can find or make. Okay. Engine? Yes. Well, we got a lot of options, to be honest. Our other option is to take convert EU to RF, which would be nice. But we also got some other options. Creative, combustion, Sterling. Here's a combustion engine. Now maybe it was a combustion engine I had to use water for. But either way, this is pretty cheap. I can go ahead and make a couple of these real quick. So iron gears, piston, glass, more iron. I got so much iron, it's kind of disgusting here. Just whip out a stack and go to town on it. All right, so I need a little bit of redstone. I was gonna make 2 of these too. And I need, okay, I got glass, so we should be in good shape. Alright, let's do this the super lazy way and just click on piston here. And pull out a couple. Oh, I need a little bit of wood. A ridiculously lazy way. Alright, so it also said I needed iron gears. That'll take a little bit more effort. So how many do I need? That many? I think that's what I need. Yeah. 4 of them should work. And up to iron. There we go. Okay, so it's just this and that. Alright, there's 2 combustion engines. I think they actually do require water. Let's go find out. So I'm going to stick one right there. Okay. So yeah, so one of these is going to be fuel, one of these is, I think, one of these is going to be probably water, and I don't know what the heck this one is about. So let's see if I can figure this out. It doesn't have any other proper inputs by the looks of it. I gotta do this all through pipes. Alright. Might be a complete and utter mess over here very shortly. But let's try this another time. Okay. Well, let me move this around slightly. That's weird. I figured that would have connected somehow. Oh, that's right. That's not a that was not a liquid pipe. That's my problem. Alright. So at least give me testing. Okay, it appears to be correct. Now the question mark here is, how do I pull this out? Let's see, I'm gonna make one of these. Because this is gonna be really messy, I figure. Put that there. I'm gonna move where I've got this lever here. Alright, it's still working. So if I put this about there, this is going to be the messiest, disastrous looking thing. Alright, so I need some more pipe. Do I have glass? Yes, I have glass. So this ought to be pretty cheap anyway. I just do that, a little bit of that, and we got some pipe. I may have to look into rearranging some of this mess at some point. Let me just get the practical test of the whole application to go first. Okay. This engine is doing nothing. Which direction do you pull this from? Do I have to pull it from the top? Alright, so I probably got to pull this from some other direction, is my guess. Let's see, which direction will it like? That way? Okay, it likes that, it seems. Yeah, that worked. That's convenient because when I replace this with a fuel generator, or, you know, an engine, I'll be able to just let this pipe run over top of it and it'll work. Alright, so this does not have much water in it yet, but I will fix that very shortly. Alright. Okay, so I need these. Well, it's becoming a very bad mess over here already. I'm gonna have to move pipes around and all kinds of stuff. And grab more of these. So I also want this here. Alright, so let's check this out. Well, that's not what I want. Okay, I got a ton of this coming in. I currently don't have any fuel coming in. Supposedly. It looks like fuel's trying to go into it. Do I have this set up right? It looks right. But it doesn't have anything here. Weird. Can't even read it all. It says it accepts any kind of fuel. This is water, ice blocks. I can't read that. Your UI is a little messed up. Do that. Tank will output residue if the fuel tank fuel isn't been processed. Okay. So currently that ain't working, which is weird. It really should be working. Because it's taking in the water, no problem. Alright, well. Give me 10,000 shards again, and then let's see what I can do with this. Ugh. Why did they even do this? I mean, sure, it's nice to not, you know, lose oil or some precious liquid, but water? I don't care about the water. Would have been nice if they at least let them stack a little bit. Alright, so this does not appear to be working. Well, that worked. It'll take it that way, apparently, through a shard. And even gave it a bit of power there. Alright, so at least that works. And where'd my wrench go? That should be correct. What's wrong with you? You're the wrong way, that's why. So maybe that's why it wasn't going in. It might not have been on right. Okay, now it's working. Whole bunch of fuel going in there. Okay, that's good. It's giving me a ton of megajoule. It's heating up. I'll have to figure out how to get water into it now, I suppose. What I really ought to do is try to get water in from below if I can. That way this whole entire pipe isn't in the way so bad. Alright, so I'll see if I can get the water to go this way. And let's do it over here. Well, that's kind of a problem too. I don't really want it there due to the water that can just flow right into my own face. So let's not do it there. I'll do the saddle block right here. And I should be able to get this thing to flow properly, I hope. Okay, so question mark is, do you work? Nope, wrong one. Okay, as usual, it's completely backwards. Let's see. Appears to be right. I don't know if it's actually getting in there, but oh well. Okay, it used a bit of water there. Oh, it's using it fast. Really fast. What the heck happened to all the water? Okay. It's got 10,000 megajoules stored. Currently outputting 8. Alright. So this honestly appears to be a very dangerous setup I got here. I don't know if I got enough water coming in. Okay, so are you doing anything at all? Doesn't appear to be doing anything, so alright, the water was coming in, it's got fuel coming in, it's not outputting much at all, you're not doing anything at all. Is this actually turning off of the this thing right now? Seems like it's not doing much. Either that or it's full. It might be full already. Can't tell. Huh. Matter of fact, if you look at this, I think what this is doing is this might be producing a byproduct, because that's a different color than this yellow stuff. So we might have heavy fuel and light fuel. I did not expect that one bit. Alright. So this is likely full now, and I need to pull out of it, likely from the top. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, there's some of this garbage. Okay. So, that's currently powering that. I could set this engine up so it powers them both, to be honest, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Let me go ahead and turn this off. Now, I would have to probably whip out a bucket and try to take this out. It works. Gaseous fuel. Huh, and it's upside down for some reason. Strange. Alright, well, what happens if... Alright, so I'm actually having a little bit of trouble with these kind of blocks here. It seems like if you exit the game and come back, these things kind of forget that they were configured, but if you break it and put them back, it'll remember that it's a tank again. So we're just gonna throw this in here. There. So we got heavy gas and light gas, and this is literally a gas, and it floats to the top. Very weird. Okay, that also means I'm likely going to have another tank for the heavy gas. This is way different than it used to be. I can figure this out. Alright, so what was I doing? Oh yes, I was going to empty out this thingy here. And that way... Oh, that's cool. And that way I can move it. Huh, that's cool. That makes it quick and easy. So, and it started giving me water. Oh well. Okay. Alright. So let's redo half of this mess. And I'm probably going to have to whip out some redstone pipe to go with it too. So I can go ahead and get rid of this. And move this out. Oh boy. Okay, it did it right. Ugh. Gonna have to let all that despawn for a bit. So we can put this in here. Yeah, it took it. Now this place is very quickly becoming a complete and utter disaster. Alright, so my idea here is I'm thinking I'm gonna have what am I thinking I'm gonna have? Something over here, I guess. Little area right here for making some power, I suppose. And we're gonna run this right from here, I suppose. Well, I would have liked it if it was not facing straight up. See if I can move that. Probably won't let me do that correctly until I've got some kind of output. Alright, so we got this. I really would prefer to have it there. And then put this here. Okay, that worked. And that's what this golden kinesis pipe's for. That there. I'm gonna have to probably make up another batch to get over to that one. Possibly. Yeah. I just need some redstone. Okay, I might have what I need already. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have exactly what I need. Huh. Grab a bit of that. Alright, does this just take redstone? Yes. My floor has very quickly disappeared. Okay, do that. Oh boy. Pick all this mess up. 10,000 shards later. Let's see if this works. Oh, yes it does. Very quickly. Alright, I want to see if I can get this out of my own way somehow. Oh boy. So much garbage everywhere. I don't even have a way out. Alright. Okay, so I need this up. And I would like to take it upstairs slightly. Run this probably over to here and up and over. About there. That'll work. Alright, so this. Okay. And once again, fix all the pipes because they never place the way I want them to place. It seems. I probably had to go from the input to the, or from the output to the input, and then maybe they'll place the right direction. Hard to say. Okay. And I just need to drop one more redstone engine in this mess. Probably right in the back, and then I'll stick a lever on it. Oh man, these shards. They will not leave me alone. They're everywhere. Alright. That'll hopefully work out. And now if that ends up not being enough water in here, I will likely need... I'm probably going to need to upgrade the pipe to golden or something. But we'll see if I can get this whole mess to work. Alright, so I need to do a couple things here. I need this here. Get rid of that. No. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna put that in here. And I need a little bit more pipe. Might have to cook up some cactus here in a few, because I ain't got a whole lot of pipe sealant left. Matter of fact, I don't even have enough for this. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, definitely need some more pipe sealant. I'm one shy. Alright, let me go see if I got any cactus. Ah, go away! I got 59 cactus. Not a lot. I'm gonna have to make a cactus farm before too long, I figure. Would be nice. Normally you don't need a cactus farm for much, but it seems like now it could be a good time. Alright, so I think I only needed like... Well, I'm gonna need some for plumbing for the other things too, so... Yeah, I'm gonna need a bunch of this. Let me go ahead and get these ready. Oh. Yeah, convert them to pipe sealant first. There we go. I'll go ahead and get rid of some of this other junk. Actually, I have... There we go. There's all the cobble. I got a spot for bauxite right now, right in there. Still got a Lapatron crystal on me for some reason. Let me go put that away. I don't need that right now. Alright. And then now maybe my cactus is almost done cooking. Pretty close. Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely farm up some cactus. It's been a long time since I made a proper good cactus farm too. I usually make small ones, but every now and then I have a strong need and I end up making like this enormous one. Okay. Not there. Okay, so I need these. I may just do these left and right. That might look alright. Oh, okay. Now I have to do the levers, which I thought I had some. There's one. Figure out where I put all my levers at. There's another, for some reason. Levers out the wazoo over there. See if this works. Alright, that works. And it's going the wrong direction. So I need to go that direction. Right there. Alright. This might be the right direction. It looks right, at least to that point. Yeah, okay. That's more correct. Okay. Bottleneck here somewhere. I think it's here. Okay, so all these are wrong. I think. That way. Okay. Alright. That worked. Okay, so I need to see about filling this sucker up and turning it on. Whoa! Look at that beam. Okay, that's working. Yeah, let's check on this. Yeah, it's working pretty good. Working just fine. Now we're also going to have this heavy fuel to deal with too. And that's going to require another tank. I didn't see that coming whatsoever. So I think for right now, I'm just going to stick it in small tanks. Like that kind of tank. Just to get it out of the way for the moment. I ain't got much glass. I actually went to the desert a while back and got a ton of sand. I got 7 stacks or so sand, so I'm gonna have to cook up some of that. I just cook up a couple stacks of sand for right now. And whip this out. Let us give tanks. I'm probably also going to need a ton more. I got to figure out how to get the heavy oil out. I probably had to pump it out from below. That's my guess. So we got stuff coming in from the side. We're going to have stuff coming out from the bottom for the heavy. I likely am going to need to move the pipe. Like this pipe over by a block is my guess. That way that it doesn't connect. Assuming it, yeah, I most likely will try to connect on me. So let me look into that. Let's see here, how to do this. Alright, I probably just need to scoot this over so it comes up one block over. Or I could potentially put it in from the front. Which isn't good either. I need to not have it touching the block underneath, basically. Alright, so I think I need to probably do it from here. Somehow. Alright, yeah. That's going to require some work. Yeah. Try not to lose a bunch of oil. This might be a tedious little process here. Alright, so I need to pop a few things out of the way. I needed this to be here and working. Okay, that's going the right direction. I need to likely scoot this some ways over. Pop that. Get all the pieces. Alright. Oops, that's not where I wanted that. Put this here. I need one more piece. Oh, plumbing. I guess this is why we pay plumbers to go do things. So you don't have to deal with the headache on your own. Tell you what, the plumbing in my house was a mess when I bought it. We had to get all kinds of work done. You know, with, most of the pipes had busted out of my house when before I had bought the place. Alright, so that'll work for that, and then I can pull an output from below. Out of the... hold on. I gotta make that sealed first. Alright. So if I do that, it should be able to pull out. And I should be able to pump this stuff somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to stick it right now. I might temporarily place it... Oh, where do I want to put this? I could temporarily just stick it wherever, to be honest. It's not that important. I just need it out of the way for the moment. That way I can make a tank and put it somewhere else. Alright, so I'm just going to pull out from the back side. I'm going to have to move this over to block 2. Alright. My shards! Not my shards! Don't want to lose my oil. America fought hard for this. America! Oh, we're actually getting a decent amount of oil in there. Dang. Huh. Alright, so, pipe. There we go. And of course I gotta always change the direction it's flowing. Is that correct? Appears to work. Okay. Pull out the bottom. Like so. Alright, so I need to stick these tanks wherever. I can put them all on top of each other, to be honest, so I can just stick this right in between these if I wanted to. For now, I can stick them... I'd like to have a bit of a walkway here. I could literally just put them here. Like right there. And as long as I don't connect them up to any other pipe that I don't mean to connect them to, they'll be fine. So I can make it like that. And that'll work. I'll just put this below. 4 of them? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Whoa, hey! We fell in the bottom! Oh, that ain't good. No, 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 no. Well, actually, that's not connected. Huh. Might work out. But, yeah, I don't think I want to do that, just in case. Can I do this? Yeah, getting this might be a little tough. Alright. So I'm going to have to separate the tank a little bit if I want to use all this. But I can do that. So I got quite a deep basement if I really need it. Now, hopefully I don't fall down my own hole. Okay, looks good. I'm gonna fill that in just for safety. Alright. And I got 4 tanks left I could use for something else, I suppose. I'm gonna go ahead and connect these up somehow. I think I can just do it by doing this. Yeah. Once again, I need some more. Hard to get a hold of enough of these pipes sometimes. Still, that sealing's going to be a bottleneck here real soon if I do anything with this. Okay, I appear to have some... What is that going on in my HUD there? I have no idea what that 30%... Oh, it's probably trying to save the world, to be honest. It can go save the world. Okay, that'll work. Yeah. Now I gotta whip out the Redstone Engines for all this. Do it like that. Put a lever down. Okay, you go in the right direction? Yes. Okay, that one's good and done. Let me go grab the other one. I need some more of these. At least one. Knock that out of the way. There we go. Alright, now to fix all this plumbing. I think that's correct. I just need to get to the center pipe down there. This one here is incorrect. Okay, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, but it's wrong! Alright, looks good. And now I've got to get some one of these gases or something over to this here combustion engine. Now let's see what this says. Any kind of fuel. So I might be able to run this off of the heavy fuel, which would be fine. There's a little bit there. So let's try that. See how it goes. Hopefully it'll allow me to pump it in from the bottom. I don't know. It might. It might not. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is whip out one of these, one of those, a bit of that, from the bottom. It connected where it shouldn't have. I'm gonna have to move this pipe slightly, only by a block. Knock that out. Now, is this correct? No, that is not correct at all. Right here. Okay, that's good. Try this again, with less suck and more sus. Now hopefully this whole thing's far enough away from the nuclear reactor that if it explodes, it doesn't explode the nuclear reactor. That'd be really bad. Don't want that. Alright, so I need a hold of... I need another redstone engine. This is why I made a redstone engine factory, because there's a good chance I'm going to be using a lot of these. At least for a little while. Put that there. Need more levers. Make a pile of levers for now. Okay, does this work? That's wrong. Wrong. That one's correct. Looks correct. That one's wrong. It's right now. It's right. Okay. There we go. Okay, now that uses my heavy oil. Alright. Giving me some megajoule. It doesn't seem to produce as much, because that's heavy oil. So that could give me some bad stuff. So let's output residue if the fuel hasn't been processed. Come on. I can't. It won't. I don't know. Yeah, this is giving me a little bit of residue because this is not processed fuel, so that is an option. I could also run this stuff over to it as well. I wonder if that stuff needs another go through one of these. That could be the case, in which case I'd have to do something with that. But, you know, this is one way I can set this thing up. It seems to be producing. Let's see here. Not giving me much. Matter of fact, it might be producing a whole lot more heavy oil than it is gaseous. Yeah. It's doing something at least. It ain't producing a heck of a lot of power compared to the other stuff. So maybe I need to run that off of the other stuff. And tank in that instead. It's an option. Well, should I not? What all do I have in here? 19 gallons or buckets worth of that. I already have a bit of heavy oil in here. It's producing a lot more of this gaseous fuel than it did the other kind, I think. Rob says I need to turn on the Redstone Engines. Oh, these are on. Oh, these ones. Oh, duh! Hey, good eye, Rob. I missed that. Alright, so if I put a block here, just do that, and then it'll output. Alright. Put another there. Over there. Alright. So that is producing stuff. Yeah. Alright, so I'm getting a bunch of gaseous fuel that way. I'm wondering what I can get if I run this combustion engine off of the gaseous fuel instead of the garbage, the heavy oil. I think it'll give me a heck of a lot better results. I don't have a whole lot of redstone pipe, so let me go make up a batch of golden redstone pipe and we'll do a little testing here. And you don't need much. Probably make a little set of 4. That should be pretty good. Just do this. Bit of glass. Get a little more redstone. Do that. Alright, so what happens if I hook this up in a different manner for testing? Strictly testing purposes. I'd have to get water in it too. So my easiest way of doing that is probably sticking one of these right here. Preferably facing a better direction than that. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, the heck? Why you gotta do this? Being difficult. Yeah, the heck? Oh, that was the wrong kind anyway. Why are you doing that? I want you to face a specific direction. Blocks. Well, let's see. Put that there. What did it here? Force its hand. Oh, I see. I see the problem. I gotta have a wooden one. I need to go get a piece of redstone. Alright, so that's my problem. I had the case of the dir. We get that on occasion here. We definitely do dir. Alright, so I need wooden plus redstone output. Okay. Okay, so I need to stick this here. Yeah. Right there. And I can put the combustion engine upstairs here, like so. Now the problem here is this isn't a splitter. So I'd probably have to do something about that. Now this isn't even letting me change the output. There we go. Let me turn that off. Fill this one up. Alright, and I need one pipe. Didn't think I'd ran out of the pipe, but apparently I did already. I'm gonna get another batch of pipe there real quick. Let's see, I got iron. I need glass. I cook glass. There's glass. There's more glass. Just don't want no glass in your eyes. Alright, there's that. Pipe sealant. Now I think this will produce a heck of a lot more, stuff quicker. I think that's the way I need it, like that. Just enough to get this thing going, basically. But I'm probably just going to get a bucket of this anyway. How to power that? Okay, so what do you give out? 8 megajoules a tick instead of 2. Okay. So that would do it a whole lot faster. Now, let's see, this doesn't appear to be quite correct here either. Alright, I'll go ahead and let that fill up for a minute. So my guess here is I'd likely have to have an Aqueous Accumulator for every engine, or I gotta find a different kind of pipe that'll split, because this has only got one exit per pipe in one direction, I think. There's other ways to split it. You could stick a tank and then pull off the tank in 2 directions, I guess. So just like I could do that there. Matter of factly, these may not produce so fast I even need 2 of these a piece. I may be okay with just 1. In which case I could just use a tank and then pull off the tank in multiple directions. Alright, so I need some more stuff. Once again, I'm going to cook up a little bit more cactus. And then continue on. Where's my cacti? Cacti. Alright, so I need some wooden transport pipes that are liquid. Yeah, how many do I need? Let's see, 1 there, 2, 3, 4. So I need 4. Okay, there's my fluid pipes. I'm gonna need a whole bunch more of those. A bunch of these other thingies. Some of these. I ain't got many left. I'm gonna cannibalize some of these I don't really need. I don't think I need this. And this one's not doing anything anyway. Alright, so the current plan, I'm gonna try, is I'm gonna try sticking a tank like right here as a midway tank. And then we're gonna whip out that there. Wooden fluid, yeah, that's what I'm after. Now, way. Boy, is it being difficult to get around in here. Okay, is that correct? Good question. So, I notice this isn't really putting anything into this. There we go. Yep. Okay, so it is going into the tank and it's been pulled out and being stuck in there. So that's great news. That means I can do the same thing on this side, and then this is technically a split. There we go. Now, who knows which one gets priority, but oh well. Hopefully it'll work out. And I can go ahead and turn this off. Okay, now we would do the same sort of thing over here, possibly. Now, due to the location of this, I might have to do it a little different, but that's generally the right idea. I'll probably have to rearrange where I put the pipe on that. Just move it over. Move it over a block, and it might work out. Oh, what a hit. I think I just hit stone. Okay, I don't think there was anything there. Okay, so what I need here is I need the tank to be right there. I need an output for the tank right below it. Let's see here, if I can temporarily turn these off, see if this pipe will drain a little bit. How are you doing on water? You're in good shape on water. Okay, it's starting to drain it a little bit. I think that's correct. Gonna let this drain some of this water out so I don't get an absolute ton of shards, which is a giant pain in my butt. And that should work out. I just gotta make sure I get back to it before it explodes. Alright, so we're getting some gaseous fuel out of it. We're getting some heavy oil out of this thing. Looks like to be okay. They're getting some power. How you doing? You are completely out of water. Let me fix that for you real quick. Just throw that in there. It'd be nice if I could use a bucket on the pipe. I don't think I can do that. Nope, does not do anything. Alright, let's see, I need to pop probably just 2 of these. It might not be so hard to do. Turn you off for a minute. I don't know where that pipe went. There we go. Alright, so I need this wooden pipe. Right there. 2 redstone engines. Guess I'll put that there, and I'll put the other one here. About the levers. Hopefully this will work out. Oh, I better turn these back on before things explode. Yeah, let me turn that off. Alright, so I gotta make sure the water actually can go fast enough too. So that's a problem. Let's see. What to do, what to do, what to do. Alright, we're gonna move this. Oh, I got so many shards. They're a pain in the butt. Okay. I'm probably gonna move this one. Yeah, that's a... We're running into space problems here. I'm running out of space for half of this. Alright, so I know I need one here. And I'm gonna go ahead and get that going. That should work. And I'm gonna need another one connected to this. I mean, I could leave it here, but I want to be able to get it to work from this side. I need to power it separately. Alright, so I just need to do this. Put that there. Is it working? I think that's working. Okay. And put that there. Now the question here is, will I get enough water to power that thing? I very likely won't, because it's going to take so much water. What are you doing today? Okay, that's sucking up a whole bunch of water. That appears to be working. Okay, so that's full now. This is filling up. I'll go ahead and turn this thing off. And we'll see if this can power both of these or not. I do not know. So far so good. I'll have to keep a little bit of an eye on that and make sure it works. Hard to say if it'll actually continue to work correctly or not. So far it's okay. Alright, so we got all kinds of stuff going on now. This place is a real mess, but it is indeed working. So we got our fuel going out. Let's fuel in that. I got crappy fuel going into this one for now. We're storing an excess amount of gaseous fuel, 44 buckets worth now. That's pretty good. So it appears to be working out. It's a little dark down here though. And the floor is basically destroyed at this point, but oh well. Go ahead and fill it in a little bit so I don't fall in. Alright, now that I could have either way. So I'm just going to leave that off for now. We can store up on some of that heavy fuel. It's going to take a long time to burn through anyway. This entire floor is dead, and I'm going to have to replace it real quick. It got cobble, so it'll get me by. Because I actually go through this area a lot just to charge up all my armor. So stuff's in the way, and now I can get to it. Now I had some other options for power. If I didn't want to run a combustion engine, I can also run a electrical engine, which will take my nuclear power and convert it into this kind of power as well. It isn't very expensive either, you know, just a bunch of tin. It's technically probably cheaper than the combustion engine. But you know, I wanted to play around with the regular stuff here a little bit, because, you know, if I'm going to convert all this fuel into all this oil into workable fuel, I might as well use it for something like power. So here, there's some power. So that works. Besides, it looks cool. Look at all this mess. A whole bunch of industrial stuff in this corner. It looks kind of neat. It's a little bit of a mess, but it works. Actually, it doesn't look that messy, to be honest. It's a little bit organized now, because I got my outputs going in the same direction. My inputs and all are coming in the same ways. The really only the messy part is where this pipe, all these pipes are back here, I suppose. But it's not too bad now. Now what about over here? You get to see all the guts. No guts, no glory going on in this place. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to go ahead and open this up a little. There we go. I can do some work on rearranging a bunch of that stuff too. Now, let's check this real quick. Alright, good news is this is keeping up on the water department. That was one thing I wasn't sure if it was gonna. It seems to be doing just fine. This one won't have any problem at all. It doesn't use very much of this stuff. It'll probably go on for a long, long time. We got a ton of oil. Working on a ton of gaseous fuel. Most of our heavy oil is in here. 9 buckets worth, and you can see, I think that thing filled up the bottom. Yeah, not quite. I got another, I don't know, what is that, 4 buckets worth in here so far. And make sure these things are actually emptying. Looks like it. Alright, I'm going to need a ladder here. And I need to drop off some of my other stuff here. Alright, good. And throw this stuff away. There we go. I'm going to go dump a whole bunch of these water shards I don't need. Hey, Elrond. Welcome back. Yeah, it's been a long time since I used Buildcraft. That was actually a big reason why I wanted to start playing this mod again, because I hadn't seen it in so long, I missed it. Still got a Stirling engine sitting there. Alright, so I'm going to hit the hay. And then we're going to go check on the oil field. And see if a whole bunch of it's disappeared or not, because I don't really know. Supposedly, the pump I'm using is going to convert it all to cobble. So if we just see a ton of cobble everywhere, we'll know it worked. Of course, it's also possible that the mod is lying to me and it doesn't actually replace it all with cobble. But we'll take a look. By the looks of it, I currently still have an utter butt-ton of fuel back here, oil. Doesn't look like it's actually picked up any of it. Unless it started from underground. It may have. Odd. It's visually the same. I think. Doesn't look like anything's changed, really. Supposedly, what this is supposed to do, this block here, is I think it will do it by columns, but I don't know if it does it top down or bottom up. So maybe it's just got so much to do, since there's such a ridiculous quantity of oil over here, that really it's it's going to take this a long time. Yeah, I think this is going to be a very, very long time before I run out of oil here. So much oil. So how's this doing? Alright, we got plenty of fuel left in it. Getting 80 RF a tick. I think the real bottleneck here is getting it out. Alright, so I got 3 of these here. A Stirling engine. Does this just take charcoal? I think it does. Does this work? Nope. Debatable. Can't tell. Maybe it's just got so much coming in. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is actually doing anything, because it says it's storing the megajoules. So, if I do this, it is draining the megajoules as well. Current output, 0.33 megajoule. Okay, it stopped altogether. 0.33 megajoule tick. This pipe might be maxed out. Or also this might be maxed out. I don't know. Not sure what the input max is on this thing. This thing is warming up. Look at that. That's heating up too. Yeah, I don't really think this works. Unfortunate. Or it's really not pulling in very much anyway because of it. So this doesn't really seem to do me much good. Yeah. Alright, well, never mind on this. Thought I'd try it, see if it would go faster. I honestly think sticking all these engines on here does help. Somewhat. But, you know, I don't know. I wonder maybe if I can just have a second output. I don't have any cactus on me, so I really can't do it. But, yeah, we got oil for days, weeks, maybe even months. So we should be in good shape on fuel anyway. Might take me a long time to get the whole entire thing to, Rob's trying to give me tips on that ender thing. Now, I know it's working because the tank at the house is getting a ton of stuff. So Rob says orange side is up for the ender tank. The blue side is the input, the orange side is output. So I just switched that. I don't really know if that did any difference, really. Good question. It does appear to be doing the same thing either direction, because it's still pulling oil out of here. So I think it's fine this direction, I guess. Now the good question here is, what am I going to do with all this oil and all this refined fuel and stuff? I don't know. I'm going to let it run for a while and get some of that build up and maybe make a huge field of power or something. One thing I wanted to do was I wanted to be able to make the advanced circuitry and stuff. Supposedly in Buildcraft, you can replace your redstone engines with these little attachments to the pipe, and it'll take up the same space as the pipe. But it's kind of complicated, so I'd have to look into it, I guess. I don't really know what it's called right offhand. Well, it's not all that. I'd know it if I saw it. It's like a half block high from Buildcraft. I don't remember what it was called. And it uses lasers, matter of fact. Here we go. So you can use lasers to run it. I remember that much. You give the laser power, and then what is this called? It's not in here. It's not a factory. No. Alright, so I know you could make gates and pipe wire, as Rob's saying over here, but I really can't remember what it was called. That's a real bottleneck if you can't remember what the factory's called. Might take me a minute to even find. There's so much stuff in this mod pack. At least I remembered the laser. So, how you guys doing today? I seem to be doing alright. I do not know what it's called. I cannot remember it all. What was it called, man? What was it called? Eventually I'll stumble across it in this huge mess of stuff. Might have had the word advanced on it or something. I don't know. 198. Look at all this garbage. It's everywhere. This is red alloy wire. Not at all what I'm after. Now this stuff is pretty cool because a bunch of this is, yeah, here's a bunch of gates all condensed into one block. You could very easily make yourself an actual redstone computer with all these in a very small space, though I've made a full sizer before. But that would be neat to do. That doesn't mean I'm going to do it. That's a huge amount of work. Matter of fact, I could probably just go to obsidian and look at all the different uses for obsidian, because it requires obsidian. Integration table, no. I don't think this is it. Assembly table, that's what it's called. I wanted to make an assembly table. Oh, there's also an advanced crafting table. Huh. Strange. I don't know what the advanced crafting table's for, but alright. Alright, so I wanted to make an assembly table. I probably don't have any obsidian, but I might. Let me go take a look. Hey, I got some obsidian. It's a miracle. Diamonds it took. I saw that much. What else was it? So I need diamond gear, which takes gold gear, which takes probably something else. What all does that take? Stone, okay. Stone to gold. That's not so hard, unfortunately. One wood gear, one stone gear. And gold gear after that. Diamond gear after that. I think I need redstone. There's my assembly table. Now I need lasers to go with it. Okay, some obsidian, redstone, all that stuff. Let me just make one. And if I provide power to those, that will get me something. I only really need to power the laser. The assembly table you don't need to power. So I could probably do something silly like drop it there. Drop that there. Help! I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, circuits? Question mark? Ooh. Now let's see what all this is used for. Yeah, good question. What all can I make with this? Okay, chipsets. Alright, let's try that. Alright, so there's a bunch of different chipsets. So if I throw a piece of redstone in there, I can make a redstone chipset. Supposedly. But this is not hooked up right by the looks of it. Let's see. Huh. Probably ought to work. Oh. That's why. I gotta select it. Okay. So there's my laser beams. They fortunately do not hurt. And I can make a chipset very slowly, apparently. So if I put that back up there, it might work out. Let me just scoop this. Yeah. Okay, that worked. Alright, and then the more lasers you got going at it, and the more energy you got flowing towards your lasers, the faster it'll make stuff. But, you know, this whole entire system's a little bit overloaded. It's a nudge. So it's going to be slow for me to make anything at all. Now the question here is, what do I make, like, what can I do with the chipsets? So I can get an advanced crafting table with a redstone chipset, which I don't really know what that does for me at all. Looks like that's the only real use for this. Okay, I can get my ore gates with that. Nether brick and gates, and ore gates. Okay. Gold and gates, gold ore gates. Nether brick ore gates, gold and gates. Iron ore gate, nether brick and gate. Iron and gate, gold ore gate. Good question, what all does this do for me? Gold and gate, oops. Iron ore gate, nether brick, iron and gold ore. So wasn't there like some kind of pump, or is that what these are? So I'm not sure. So if I just search for pipe, this is all I get. What if I search for gate? Of course I'm gonna get 10,000 fence gates. Basic gates, iron gates. I wonder if all of these are actually useful for pumps or something. I don't know. Do these work like pumps? 4 slots, huh? So I probably ought to make a simple gate and just try it, see what happens. So if I just take a, let's just basic gate right here. Iron and gate. Alright, so iron and gate, iron and gate. So Rob says the gates are the pump, but you may need pipe wire. Okay. So how do you make a basic one? Alright. Chipsets. I got my redstone chipset. Oh, I threw it on the floor. Alright, that's potentially odd and dangerous, but alright. CHIP. So what can I make with a chipset? The only thing I can probably make with this is this crafting table. If I have an iron, I can make iron ore gates and gates, which I could probably just go ahead and make. An iron ore gate for the heck of it. So I just need a piece of iron and a redstone. So I got a piece of iron here and I got a redstone here. So go build me one of those, which is going to take a while. And then if I take that and I put it back into it, I should be able to get what I'm after. And I could probably replace one of these engines with it. Maybe it'll work better. I don't know. Alright, so in the meantime, what can I do? I think if I make the advanced crafting table, it's basically like an auto crafting station or something, probably. I could try building one, but I don't know if it takes power or not. I don't have any more obsidian, so we'd have to wait on that, I suppose. Alright, so what I need to do is just slap that sucker in there and wait. What I'm going to need, according to Rob, is pipe wire. So let's look into that. Okay, so I think I just need any kind of dye and redstone, and I can make some pipe wire. Well, let's see what we got. Too bad I can't use corn as a dye. I got a lot of corn. Let's see, cherries ain't dye, neither slime. I thought I had flowers near or something. No flowers at all, huh? Well, I mean, I could make white pipe wire with bone. Try that. It's gonna take this thing a while in order to make me anything, because the lasers, I don't have very many, but you know, this is why I'd want some more power. So I need a bit of that. Okay. So if I just let this go, it'll eventually make me my iron chipset and my white pipe wire, and then I can take the iron chipset, throw it back in, and it'll make my gate. So that's going to be quite a bit, to be honest. In the meantime, we could go unload all this BS I have on me, and I could use to go grab a little bit of obsidian. Let's see, dump all that in there. In the meantime, I also found out that if I get a hold of raw diamond ore from smelting my nether diamond ore, I'll take that downstairs, throw it in this big ass rock crusher I got, and I get like 2 to 4 diamonds or something out of it. So I mean, I just stuck in my my ore in here and let this thing do its thing, and I got a ton of diamonds out of 12 ore. I mean, this is literally, these 34 diamonds, that's from 12 diamond ore. And it also gave me some coal. So a little byproduct. So that thing's very useful. Very nice. Dump that in there. Got more diamonds I know what to do with. Kinda. Hack and wheeze. Throw that away. Good on this for now. Put the glass away. Let's put that in there for now. Put you away. I use the bone meal on something random outside and call it a day for that. A little bit of grass. There's some more grass. Reminds me. I think I lost my horse some time ago, and I do not know where it went. Frankly. It probably took a dip in that portal. Probably. I ain't got a clue where that thing's at right now. So, oh well. I can always get another horse. There's several of them nearby. And there's actually some armors you can make. I had diamond horse armor on them, but I could actually make some kind of armor of the mods we got here. So, that'll work. Let me go take a quick look, see if we did anything yet. It's still not done even with the first chipset. It will be very, very soon, so I should be able to grab a hold of it and throw it back in. Now the question here is, does this thing just throw it onto the floor? If it does, I'm probably going to have to stick like a hopper nearby. So let me go grab a couple hoppers, and that way we have at least a chance to pick up some stuff. Kind of odd that it just throws it on the ground. Hoppers here. So this thing may not be too easy to unattend. Yeah, I just threw it there. Alright, so if it threw it there, I might be able to just stick it underneath. Nope. Oh, it sucked the stuff out of it. Okay, well, that ain't gonna work. I'm not sure how to go about doing that. Put this in there, like that. Alright, well, I don't know. I'm just gonna stick these over here, and if it throws something out, maybe I'll get lucky and it'll pick it up. Maybe I won't as easily lose stuff from it. I don't know. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. But this is going to take a bit to do. So I'm just going to go real quick and grab a little bit of obsidian, since I got some just right downstairs. And I'm going to be back up there, hopefully before anything that spews out despawns. I have to think about a way to handle its what that thing does. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to handle that. So I had to probably think up a method of grabbing its output. Maybe if I had a water stream over top of it, I could, if it popped the stuff up, it might be able to grab it with the water stream and then put it into a hopper consistently. But the problem is that block's a half block tall. That actually makes it all a lot harder, because if it was a full block tall, I could just smack the object with a piston and push it into a hopper that way. But that being a half block tall, that's a lot more problematic, and I can't have a hopper below it either. So how do you handle that crafting table just throwing stuff at you? I'm a little unsure. Might take some little bit of doing later. A little bit of experiments. Now, how much of this do I want? I'm going to need some for lasers, I figure. And I wanted to try out the Autocrafter table, which takes 6. Well, I don't know if that has to be powered or not, nor do I really even know what it does. I'm guessing it just automatically crafts anything I ask it to. That's my current guess. So that's 10. Alright, let me get a good... Okay, there's 12. Well, Rob just saved the day with a great tip. He's recommending an obsidian transport pipe, which I forgot existed. I remember him now, but now that he mentioned it, but I completely forgot about it. It's basically a hopper and a pipe. Now let's check on this. It still ain't done. Let me look into that, because I did not even remember it existed. This side. Yeah, there we go. Obsidian transport pipe. Takes glass and 2 obsidian. Yeah, that's simple enough. I'll make up some of those. I'll probably throw that right into a chest. There's a barrel there. I'll have to make one. There we go. Piece of glass. to Obby. Here's my obsidian transport pipes. Very nice, very nice. There's an iron transport pipe. I'm gonna need some more. I may not need some more immediately, but I want some more, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make some more anyway. Okay, that should be what I need. Alright, so that also means I can take this with me. I'd probably make up a little bit more pipe wire, white pipe wire, I guess. Alright, so I think what I'll do here, I got some options here. I could put these in many a place. Just put that there. Alright, so I'd need to stick this right above, probably facing some other direction. I could probably put it here. Hey, it worked. Oh, I gotta change this pipe. Face a different direction. Alright, so I'm gonna get 3 more of those, 3 more of those. I stuck my wrench upstairs, so let me twist that pipe around and then we'll be done for the day. Speaking of being done for the day, I'm looking to likely change my streaming schedule a little bit. My game has hit rather heavy development right now, so I'm going to spend more time on that, so maybe I could actually get it out sometime in the next few months, or at least a demo for it. And and that should work anyway. I think that's all correct. But I want to just only stream a little bit less often. Probably just on... I'm not sure if I'm going to do it on Fridays. I seem to have a little extra traffic and people come by when I did it on Friday evenings. So I might switch the streaming to Friday evenings at 6 o'clock. And we'll try that, see how it goes. And if I get bored, I might do it some other day in the week as well. I mean, it could happen. But I've been spending so much time and effort on making my game lately. I've been working on it not quite every day, but a lot more often than I had been. I kind of like took December and most of January as a break, but I mean, I still worked on it, just not as furiously as I could have. But yeah. Alright, so we got this iron ore gate, and I don't have any pipe gates. But supposedly I could just, you know, slap that there. Oh boy. That's a lot of stuff. Alright, well. Always on. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing, so... Face the top side? What does that even mean? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how to use this thing. I'll have to figure it out, maybe look it up. But apparently, supposedly some of these can act as pumps, but I don't know if this one's acting as a pump. I don't know. I'll have to look it up, play with it, figure it out. Something. Can I bust this out? If I do, it might pop the whole thing. I don't know. Nope, it don't work. Alright, I'll have to look into it. Hey, it's working. Well, peeps, hope you enjoyed me faffing about, and I've managed to get something done at least. It's a complete and utter disaster, but hey, it's working. It's a working disaster. Hey, we were getting a whole lot of fuel. Ton of oil. Wow, look at all that oil. So we're in good shape today. And oh man, I've almost filled this thing up too. I'm gonna have to do something with that. So, well, we got things possibly to work on coming up soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn some of these off. And then I think I'll turn this off. We'll just have a little bit of power coming in from this for right now. Charging that. Alright, so today is Wednesday. Join me, I'm gonna guess Friday at 6 o'clock p.m., same as I usually stream. And we're gonna faff about some more, and hard to say what we'll be doing. Probably working on this some more, I guess. I'm gonna see about building up some more power generation and stuff, and something like that after a while. So, catch you guys later. Have fun. Enjoy.